channel. I'm Ashley and today we have another episode of Vlogmas, and today I'm going to be doing a gift guide for him. So this is for any man in your life, boyfriend, husband, could be brother, could be dad, friend, whoever you're gifting for. Just gifts that I think are a great idea for guys that typically go over well. I feel like this entire list has been approved by my husband, as some of these gifts have been things he's gotten and loved, and so I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so the first thing is so typical for guys, but that is good socks. I feel like Christmas, like there's always the joke about getting socks for Christmas, but think about it, socks are something you wear every day just about, and I feel like if you have a guy like my husband who keeps socks that have so many holes in them, this is a great time to get new socks, get good socks, and then get rid of the old ones that need to be thrown away. And going along with that, the next thing are underwear. And I feel like this is definitely going to be only if it's someone you feel comfortable giving underwear to, so probably just like your husband. But my husband has gotten underwear from the like Amazon Cool Bamboo brand and also the Duluth company underwear. I gave him actually some boxers from Duluth last year, and both of those brands are his absolute favorite. They're like cooling, they're super soft. I just feel like as you get into being an adult, like having nice socks and underwear becomes like what you get excited about, and it's like a luxury. So anyways, take that as you will, but socks and underwear can be a great Christmas gift. The next thing I have is a trucker hat. These have been super popular this year with both men and women, but I just love the cool phrases. There's really funny phrases, there's great ones for sports teams, there's all different types, but I feel like the trucker hat is just very much in right now. All right, the next thing I have is a koozie for cans or bottles, and I love the Yeti brand as well as the Brewmate brand. They have them for like the tall boys, the slender like seltzer type cans, regular 12-ounce cans, bottles, all different things, but these are koozies that are going to be insulated on the inside and keep your drink super, super cold, and it stays like the matte finish on the outside for your hand so that it doesn't get wet from condensation, and I just think these are super, super nice. The next thing is something you can get absolutely anybody, and that is a Stanley Cup. These have had their fair share of rave over the last like almost 2 years now. I feel like at least a year and a half. I feel like everyone was asking for them for Christmas last year, but they're still so popular with collaborations and all different color waves and like limited editions. So they still have their time in the sun. And again, I say you can get these for anybody. They have so many colors. You are bound to find one online somewhere that is a color wave that whoever you're buying for would appreciate. Some of my favorite for guys is the bay leaf matte color and the, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Stormy Sea color. It's also matte, but this is like a deep blue and a green. They're both on Stanley's website. And then there's also, you know, like the blacks, grays, whites. There's a ton of greens. There's some oranges. I mean, there's so many colors. So get the one that you think your guy would like, but definitely recommend Stanley Cup. Okay, the next thing would be some grill supplies. If you guys have a grill and your man likes to cook or he likes to grill, I know this is not typically like grilling season, but you could gift him some really nice grill pieces or grilling tools and accessories to get him excited for spring once grilling does become more popular again. But if your guy likes to cook and you have a grill, I feel like getting anything for the grill is just a guy thing. And going along with guy things is tools. If your guy does not have tools, then I definitely recommend you get some. I feel like there's always gonna be a time that you're gonna need some basic tools for like home projects or building something, or if something goes wrong and you have to fix it. So like hammer, drill, screwdriver set, those I feel like are kind of the basics, but if your guy already has those things, maybe look into some other types of like specialty tools. So, because I feel like tools are just the guy thing. Okay, the next thing I have is dressy joggers. And by that I mean the comfortable but gives a slightly dressed up look jogger. You can really find these honestly anywhere nowadays because joggers have become super popular. But joggers have become one of my husband's favorite types of pants because they're more comfortable than dress pants, khakis, some jeans, but they don't give the same look as like a traditional sweatpant. They kind of are the comfort of sweatpant, but they look a little more sleek, a little more put together and trendy, and I just feel like joggers are very in, and that's a great gift. Staying on the topic with clothes, the next thing I have is a nicer set of a sweatsuit or a jogger sweatshirt hoodie top. I'm currently wearing a sweatsuit. I feel like that has just become a really popular thing, especially for like travel days, lounging around, running errands, just anything like that. It kind of elevates the look from just being traditional sweatpants and t-shirt or sweatpants and random sweatshirt. If it's a set that goes together, I feel like it just looks like you put more effort into what you were wearing that day. And so there's so many brands like Adidas and Nike that have matching set suits, as well as like boutiques and places online. So there's tons of options, but this is a great gift. Okay, now we're getting into more like pricier type items, and the first thing I'm going to mention is the brand Smathers and Branson. They do the like cross stitch needlepoint type items, and they have so many things you can do. There's koozies, wallets, belts, shoes, I believe, and there's like so much more. There's key fobs. I mean, I've bought from them like a few different items before, but they have all different sports teams as well as interest points. But if your guy has a sports team, which I would bet he does between all the types of sports teams that there are out there, they have great options, especially collegiate ones. They have so many beautiful, really high-end quality pieces, and I feel like this is something that he's never gonna buy for himself because they're a little pricier, but he's sure to love. The next thing I'm recommending is a belt, and this is kind of a local-ish brand, but Clayton and Croom, they are online, they're on Instagram, they have a website, they're very well established, but this is a brand that originated from where, like, around the area I went to school, and one of my sorority sisters from college married one of the guys that started this. So again, it is kind of like a local plug, but they do super nice leather goods. They have all types of leather goods that are handmade, hand stitched, and so you know you're getting a super nice high-end quality item. But they have recently started doing belts that you can customize a little nameplate that gets stitched onto the belt. So you can put your guy's name, you can put the last name, you could do initials, you could do like first initial, last name, you could do whatever. But I feel like that's just like stepping up the belt game even more to be able to like flash that little customized piece on your hip. So I just feel like that is a really, really beautiful gift, and you're supporting something local and USA made. Okay, the next thing I have to recommend is a watch/watch box. So if your guy has multiple watches, then a watch box would honestly be an excellent gift. You can get them from multiple sites. You can get the watch box personalized. There's so many size variations. I've seen ones that hold 2, I've seen ones that hold 12. So you can get whatever you think would be best for your man. But if he has multiple watches and not a place to store them, this is an excellent, excellent way for them to all get put in one place. It's not only pretty, but safe. And if your guy does not have a watch, then I would definitely recommend getting him a watch. Now, watches range in price, just like jewelry. I mean, watches are men's jewelry, so you can find them all over in price. But last year, I got Luke a Movement brand watch. I believe it's like MVMT is the brand like name, but it's pronounced Movement, and they have some beautiful watches for really, really great prices. So definitely check them out online, and then, you know, if you're really, really wanting to splurge, you can do things like Omega or Rolex. But if you're wanting to stay a little more budget friendly and get that beautiful, sleek design without spending thousands of dollars on a watch, check out Movement. The next thing I have to recommend are AirPods Max. I put these on the women's gift guide. I just feel like anybody that likes to listen to music, anyone that works from home, anyone that works on a computer a lot, anybody that works out, I mean, like, so many people can fit in this category, but AirPod Maxes would be an excellent gift for them. There's so many colorways, but the ones I'm going to recommend most for guys is the blue. It's like a deep navy-ish blue and a powderish blue mix, or the black. But there are 5 colorways out there, so obviously you know the guy you're shopping for and what color they would prefer. But I feel like those are the safest 2 for guys. I just feel like this is a great gift if you have the money to spend, because this is something I would love, this is something Luke would love, but they are about $600 for headphones, and that is a hefty price tag. So if you, like I said, are wanting to spoil somebody for Christmas, maybe get them this, because they probably won't buy it for themselves. And the last thing that I have to recommend for you is a boudoir session. This is like a little bonus item. Disclaimer, I am only recommending this if this is for your husband. But if this is for your husband and you are looking for something that's kind of out of the box thinking, something he'd love, something he's not expecting, I recommend this. I actually did this for my husband for his birthday in the spring. I'm not ashamed to admit. And I feel like this is something you can do on a small scale or really go big and make a whole book out of it or whatever you want to do. But whether you just do photos that he has on his phone or you make it into a beautiful printed item, this is going to be something that he loves. I mean, borderline, he's gonna love it. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay guys, so that is my gift guide for him. I feel like I included pieces that are 25 and under all the way up to can be thousands of dollars if you let it. So there's a great range in there, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it gave you ideas that you may take some of these ideas directly and gift those to a man in your life, or it may have sparked an idea that works better for you in your situation. Whatever, I hope it helped, and I will see you guys in the next Vlogmas video. Bye.